Hey guys, Jed here from Explore WA. I just wanted to do a run through today of my new black label storage system I got here in the XPLRNOZ Landcruiser. Basically, we had a couple of design briefs as such with this. Mainly it was just to free up a bit of space, don't make it any heavier than what was existing in there. John down there at Black Label's made up this system and we've been giving it a flogging here on Dirk Hartog Island and absolutely loving it so far. So I thought you'd do a bit of a walkthrough of it. Start off with the fridge. So basically we just got our 75 litre Wagon, that's what we run. The only difference we did here is we put an overextension fridge slide in. They're a bit more heavy duty, but because this vehicle has a tailgate, getting it out a bit further is good. We're yet going to change over the lid positioning, so we'll change that over because there's a gap in here. But basically that is just housed in the side there. Now I'll leave that open. Go on a stacked drawer system, so I wanted to maximise storage. Like going away, sometimes having more storage than you need is just space to put more gear and it becomes too heavy, but I've been very mindful with that. I've packed some stuff before we headed away, so this is basically a lift up drawer system we have here. It's just got flexible partitions at the moment until I finally truly decide what we want in there. Basically gas struts operate that for now. Absolutely love that with the bench space. But what we also did is we put another one under it. So it's overextension. So although I don't have it changed over at the moment, what I will eventually have is have the fridge here, so I can do all my stuff here. Open up the fridge, get into it. Fridge still opens from this side. I was in that much of a bloody rush to get up here. But what you'll see is we've done just a storage section in here. What would otherwise just be a table is just small storage, just for little things like, you know, just little bits and pieces and gloves and stuff that you need, you know, oil. So the idea of this wasn't to have a great deal of weight in it. Even if it is required though, there is leg fold down, adjustable. Put that straight on the magnet. So that really, you know, if you get back and overall you appreciate the size of it, it's quite large there. So we generally carry only a certain amount of stuff, whether it's a weekend trip or a 2-week trip, it's pretty much the same. So we've got one real good storage pocket here. So this has got all our tools and stuff at the back, try and keep the weight over the diff. Other bits and pieces, and it's just got some foodstuffs in the front, so just the lighter gear up front. So the other thing we've got is just purely left this side up in here. So this side's just purely for, there's snap straps and our first aid kit and stuff's in there. We've actually got our chainsaw down the side. So this just actually houses a lot of stuff underneath that we would, bulky stuff otherwise that we wouldn't use. Obviously access through the emu wing. Now on the other side, John very kindly put together a emu wing pod. And this is an absolute ripper. So we're still yet to finalise the designs of what we're going to do with it, but basically in here, we've got some lighting and that in there, so obviously for the bug lights and the normal lighting. I just wanted a shelf just for now, just to put something in. Not 100% finalised of what we're going to do here, but it's got power and also running some outlets for the compressor, so we can pump up this side here on this emu wing, and I can lift up the other emu wing and pump up the tyres on that side. So that is a bit of a work in progress, but John's done a great job in knocking something up to utilise that space. I'm not a fan of putting electrical systems in emu wing fit out. I think it's a waste of space. I'd rather make this like a cooking station or do something with it. Yeah, for me it's going to be a work in progress, so we'll stay tuned. There'll be some more stuff on that. Now the last section I want to show you of John's system. So basically just in here, we're now running lithium, so we've got an iTech World battery in there. This is a battery monitor. Our double compressor sits down in the wing, so John's made a removable wing in there which we can lift up, and obviously we just have the monitor system and obviously 12 volt power. So up the top, obviously you can see how much room's in there. So wife and I have just had a little baby boy, and we wanted to put the pram and bassinet up there, still be able to take him out if we needed to in this vehicle. In the previous car I couldn't. So I think overall the biggest thing I've noticed so far is just the fact of how much extra space a good quality drawer system has freed up. I had one previously in my last car, but looking back now, it wasn't made as optimally as it could have been for the Landcruiser specifically. So I think that is the probably big message I've got, is you want to get something that's going to suit your setup and what you do. You want to look after, obviously not being too heavy, you don't want too much weight in there, but you want it to be practical. For me, this is just tenfold on what I used to have. It really is. So John from Black Label, a big thanks, buddy. I'm looking forward to giving this even more of a flogging as we do our trips throughout WA and, you know, this year and next year and beyond. So let's see if we can get John a bit of a shout out here. So check out John, you'll see him down below, Black Label Storage Solutions. He can do anything custom in the car. Some of his work you see coming up, he's putting cookers in them, and yeah, he's wicked. So you can get onto him fairly quickly too, so you don't have to wait around for ages to get your work done. Alright guys, that's all for now. I'm just going to keep sucking the guts out of life out here, so not a bad place, eh? Alright, we'll catch ya. See ya.